Hello and welcome to the latest Lukozer retro game review video. And as you may have just heard there, yes, this is Super Space Invaders. You may also see there a name that would strike terror into the hearts of any gamer, as we see that this is a Domark release. This is for Commodore Amiga and was released in 1991 and is a conversion of the Taito arcade game. I must admit, I always thought the arcade original was by Atari, but oh well. Now, the idea of the game is, well, it's Space Invaders. There is a bit of a story behind it. As you can see, a Space Invader machine is launched into space as a result of a space dumping program. A group of aliens stumble across it and consider it extremely racist or whatever against them, and so they decide that well, if that's what mankind are like, they're going to invade us. Using the strategy that the game showed them, along with a few tweaks of their own. Now, all of that storyline isn't in the arcade original, and in fact there are a number of features in this game which all are done in pretty good humour. It's not a straight-laced game at all, and all of these additions were done by Domark themselves. They weren't actually in the original game. So let's get a game underway. I'm sure you don't need me to explain how to play Space Invaders. If you do, then I don't know what the hell you're doing watching this video or any particular videos. Now, with a normal game, you get to choose which level you start on. Trouble is, for some reason it's not letting me select it. So what we are playing now is the advanced game. With the advanced game you have to go through every level. So this is certainly not in the arcade original, so you got to bring out the attack vehicle to go after the aliens. The trouble is, the attack vehicle needs to be pulled out because it's not working properly. So, right, let's wait for the first level to load and get the show on the road. Unfortunately, the levels do take a little while to load up, but well, here we are. So, as you can see, it is Space Invaders. Or at least this level is. The levels vary quite a bit. So I would have liked to have been able to show you select levels, but oh well, we're having to play the advanced game. So now, instead of just getting a points bonus for shooting the ship that goes across there, you get they drop power-ups. And you've also noticed that if you are shot by the invaders, that power-up is very useful, and it's particularly handy if you can use it to destroy 2 complete waves. That second wave that didn't last seconds, each time you shoot an alien they drop down, so they're always at the bottommost level. This one, as you can see, the aliens will expand if you shoot them to fill up the gaps. Now, as I was trying to point out earlier, if you are shot, that butterfly is time freeze, so I can shoot as many as I can before they then get underway again. Now, I will get this fucking sentence out if it kills me. When you are hit by aliens, you're not destroyed straight away. They take away shield power, which is shown on the side of the screen there. Oops. And now I have lost a life. So you can actually take quite a few hits before you are, actually destroyed. There we go. Right, so that's the first wave done. Now normally this would take you to the cattle mutilation bonus stage, but because we're doing the advanced game, this now takes us to a different wave, and after completing this one, I think then it will take us to the cattle mutilation stage. So you have a variety of background graphics whilst destroying the various waves of aliens, and I think graphically, as I'll do the review part, graphically I think the game is great. The in-game graphics are well done. The cutscene graphics, what we call them cutscene, they are generally just single images, but they are well drawn, and they certainly have the humour down to a T. And Jesus Christ, I'm making a real meal of this. You see, this particular wave doesn't last very long, especially if you keep fucking it up like I do. Now I have a feeling this wave is not as straightforward as it looks. This might be one where they do the Galaxian style dive bombing. Although it doesn't look like they are. Let's see if this power up, this is the S power up, that just I think speeds up the ship a bit. Or it may add one to your shield, I can never remember. Power ups, I mean, well you can see they have an almost Arkanoid type look to them. That's a large explosive tipped weapon which can devastate waves in one go. Right, so that I think now leads us on to the cattle mutilation bonus level. Which this level, yeah it is, this level is based on some stories from the 50s that these farmers were spreading. Of course, shock horror, this was in America, and they were claiming that aliens were coming down and stealing their cattle and leaving behind mutilated remains. The media seemed to take them rather more seriously than they deserved, but oh well, again, it was in America. Now this is bonus level. If you're playing the normal game, this bonus level only appears twice. I'm trying to get it so that if they do capture one of the cows, and you then shoot them down while they're trying to run off with the cow in their clutches, you get additional bonus.
Thank you.
And you get it saying thank you as you rescue it. Just missed. Now because they've managed to take so many of them, bollocks, you'll get a pretty good graphic at the end of this bonus level. And there you go. I thought that was pretty well done. Right, so on to the next level. So while I'm doing this, let's get on with the actual review then. So well, I've covered graphics, so I think the graphics are great. You can't really can't fault them at all. They are, well done. They're very clear. They are good. It's certainly a good job of converting the arcade original graphics to the Amiga. Sound, again, the sound is great. We used this power up to totally decimate this level. Didn't quite finish it in one go. Okay, so that sound effect's done, and gameplay, it's as playable as Space Invaders is. It's fantastic conversion of the arcade original. I did have this game back in the day and I was extremely impressed. I loved the arcade original and I thought this was not just as good as the arcade original, I thought this was superior to the arcade original because it also featured the additional humorous touches. And when you consider Domark's track record, which is appalling, you wouldn't have believed it possible that Domark could have done such a good job of the conversion. But they have. They've done a superb job of it. This is a great conversion. Now we have the first level boss. Now you have to shoot it obviously in the central area, but I find it a hell of a lot easier to just stick around the side so he can't hit you and wait for these motherships to come along and drop a power-up that basically does the job for me of taking out the particular boss. There are 3 different bosses. I'd hoped that would have given me a chance to use a particular power-up. Now the activated power-ups you only get for a limited time, and you'll see the timer there underneath the shield, which shows how long you have that activated power-up for. I simply use it as soon as I get it. There it is. That should be enough to destroy it. Oh, not quite, and the timer's going to run out before I can use it a second time. No, I was able to get it, and that's him dealt with. There you go, that's how you deal with that one. The power-ups make dealing with the bosses a lot easier. This level is actually not so difficult, largely because the aliens are so large that you can't really miss them. The asteroids that fall down, if you shoot them so that they break up into 3 parts, I will continue. The small 3 parts can't damage you, so you're okay there. Most of the waves in this particular level are fairly easy, thanks to the alien invaders being rather large. You can't really miss them. But they do fire an awful lot of shots. Trying to get the mothership there. Right, now we have the next boss. Now you can only destroy this when that central part breaks away. Well, it's completely mistimed that. So if we wait for it to detach, now you can shoot the middle part. And that's the only time it's vulnerable. So this one you have to be a bit more careful with as far as timing your attacks on it. So what do I score it? I mean, okay, it's because it's Space Invaders, it is going to have a limited replayability, but the design is just superb, and the humour really does add to it, and it does bring you back quite a lot, and it has you playing Space Invaders, of all things, far more frequently than you thought you ever would. So I was a big fan of the arcade original, so I was always quite keen to get a conversion. When I heard that the conversion was being done by Domark, I was absolutely traumatised. But the most amazing thing is the fact that here we have a Domark conversion of an arcade game, and they've done a fantastic job of it. It's superb. That should be enough to take him out. Yep, timed that quite well. So, bearing in mind that this is a, you know, basically a souped-up Space Invaders, I will still score this 8.5 out of 10. I think it is fantastic. I think it has immense replayability for a game that is Space Invaders, and I think you should definitely give it a go. It is, I would go so far as to say, it gives me cause to, you know, reconsider my opinion of Domark. They've done such a good job of this game that, you know, it makes me think, well, maybe Domark, you know, aren't all bad. I mean, they've done a great job of this, so who's to say, you know, that their games are always going to be rubbish? I mean, this one certainly isn't, so this is another level where the aliens are, will dive on like, there you go, like Galaxians. I have rather fucked up here by, yeah, but sped up, but the actual attack rate is still quite wide. That's what I was going for. Somebody is there now down, and so I lost a life. Jesus Christ, I am really fucking struggling in this one. There we go, right. And this is one where, again, as you shoot the bottom row, they all drop down, so this is as low as they will be. Or as high up as they will be, if you prefer. So you need to destroy them by the column. There we go. Right, now we have the next boss. Must have been, I've forgotten about this bastard thing. Yeah, he has that fast firing star thing. That power up isn't going to be much use against this. Let's see how this one does. Alright, did quite a bit of damage to it, but am I? Yes, I am able to use it a second time. And then I've got this laser as well, but the trouble is it's going to run out because you can't take it through to the next level. Right, so next one, the horizontal scrolling background really does confuse you on this one, which of course is the idea, yeah. But once again we have to destroy by the column. So you drop down. Extra shield, which okay I can certainly do with, but there we go. Oh fuck it, we'll do one more, continue. This one, the aliens form what look like dancing robots with the hats constantly moving around. This alien design is in the arcade original, so in this case I can't give Domark the credit for adding the humour here. Jesus Christ, well, and I'm managing to time it constantly so that I'm not going to do this too well on this one. They are now going to, well, okay, I'm down to one more hat, and I've got another shield, which I certainly need. This one they keep wrapping round, So there's no shortage of variation in their attack waves. But I mean, I think you've got a pretty general idea of what this game is about, how it plays. So yeah, there you go. That is Super Space Invaders, the Domark conversion of the Taito original, and they've done a good job of it. So the near impossible happened. Domark did a good job. So I will give this 8. In fact, I will give it 8.5 out of 10. I think it deserves more than an 8. So it goes on to the next level. I don't think this is another cattle mutilation. No, I didn't think it was. Yeah, this one, the snail ones are a bit of a pain in the arse because they move to the side and manage to sort of avoid your shots. This is the time one, which is quite handy. I've no idea, incidentally, why it's a butterfly. Another life lost. I've got one more life after this. Ow. Rather wasted that power up. So yeah, got that one. Another one will drop down. Damn it, missed. Once again, with the scrolling background, it's not easy to keep up with this one. It's certainly not easy to keep an eye on the no, I'm not going to use another continue. I think you've seen quite enough of the game, but I maintain the game is superb, and yeah, I'm a big fan of it. I strongly recommend you give this a go. So that is Super Space Invaders for the Commodore Amiga, 8.5 out of 10. Domark's best game by a long way, simple as that. So that brings this video to an end, and we will see you at the next one.